Malik Davis, single setback, motion man. Prescott, protection holds up.
Ooh.
Bobbled and caught. Touchdown. Ferguson hauls it in. And the Cowboys strike first on Christmas. Washington 7-3. On a give, Williams ripping through for the touchdown. Cowboys strike again. This is where Washington turns to Von Miller, third down, looking for pressure. Dallas goes empty. Prescott, step, throw, flag down, and caught in stride.
Right
Turpin, the speed, he's gone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Under 5 minutes to go. Handoff, Krusky Merritt.
There you go.
And he stays on his feet for the touchdown. 10 yards. Where do your eyes take you? What do you study when these games happen in front of you? Oh, you're studying that?
I think when I'm looking at the
Krusky Merritt.
That's a great sight to see. Krusky Merritt. Let's go.
Cue for the low touchdown.
Perfect timing.
Oh, they just needed Clinton Portis to join us. That's it. That's all it was.
It's 3rd and goal. And it is Jones. And he is in for the touchdown. Minnesota on the board first. Goff looks. Goff throws. It is caught.
That is a heck of a catch in a critical situation. 42 starts in college. That certainly benefits guys.
Get tricky here. Jordan Addison turns on the speed. Look out. Addison. Can he get there? Forced toward the sideline. Touchdown.
Oladokun looking, has time, throws, caught, and can he get to the goal line? He can, and in. Brashard Smith. Nix gonna run it, and he's gonna run it into the end zone. Touchdown. Went right through Hicks at the end of the run. This is the 14th play of this drive. Nix is rolling. Nix will throw, and it's caught for the touchdown by R.J. Harvey.
Stroud trying to get it through the air. He goes deep for Higgins. Caught. Higgins. Touchdown, Texans, 75 yards. What a play, Kurt Warner, up top to start it. Fake to him. Stroud over the middle. And he's got another open receiver for a touchdown. It's Noel on Christmas. 43 yards. The Texans have come out on fire. Herbert keeps, rolls, touchdown. Gadsden. Chargers. 3:40 to go. Down 10, 2nd and goal from the Houston 5. They're going to hand it off to Hampton. Touchdown. The rookie.
Henry up the gut. Henry, second effort into the end zone. Touchdown. A brilliant start for Baltimore.
And now back-to-back penalties makes it 1st down and 20 from the 39. Willis, another dart, another catch. It's Watson for the touchdown. Willis, 2 strikes, and right back at you. Green Bay has life at home. Ricard is in. Henry has the football. Henry has the touchdown. His 14th touchdown of the season and his 32nd multi-touchdown game of his career. Already 6 different receivers for Malik Willis, who's 8 for 8 for 133 yards and a touchdown. And he'll keep it here, running himself with space to move. Touchdown! Malik gets shifty, and the Packers are within a score. North, Baltimore just trying to stay alive for playoff consideration. Pitch it, Henry. Henry's going to get his 3rd. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's a first-half hat trick for the King. But he still has his wide receiver background and sets him up 1st down and 10 from the 11. Willis pulls. Willis runs. Willis scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. Huntley looking towards the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown. Zay Flowers. Baltimore extends the lead in the fourth. Derrick Henry with a hole. Derrick Henry. Touchdown. His fourth of the night. King Henry rules all in Green Bay.
Getting Michael Pittman down here, biggest target in this situation. Out of the gun, they hand it to Taylor, who finds a hole and has a touchdown. His NFL-leading 18th rushing touchdown this year. And it's all Colts in the first half of this one. 3rd and 3, Lawrence pressured. Lawrence breaks through. He'll run it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence sneaks through, avoids the sack, and finds the end zone. He's had a look in his eye the last couple weeks. 1st and goal for the Jags. Quarterback draw. Trevor Lawrence, second time today. A rushing touchdown. First time today, Jacksonville leads.
I wonder if they got a play action of some sort. Every time he's under center, it's been a run. There you go.
First pass from under center, and Mo Alley Cox makes the catch for the touchdown.
3rd down and 4. Mayfield throws.
Nice.
End zone. Touchdown. Chris Godwin. Ewers throws on 3rd and 8. It is caught and will be taken all the way by Theo Weiss Jr. 63 yards in his second NFL game. It's his first touchdown. 63 yards from Ewers to Weiss. And now Ewers throws. End zone. Touchdown. It's Dulcich. 1st and goal from the Dolphins 4. Mayfield throws. End zone. Touchdown. Evans. Wow. That was quick.
They line up quickly. Spears is the running back. Play action. Ward. He's got a wide open Okonkwo. Chigo Okonkwo inside the 20. Stays on his feet. Okonkwo. Wow. Touchdown. What a play.
Andrew getting jiggy with it. I absolutely love that. He comes from that right side of your screen where he goes to block. We used to call this play Broadway when we were on defense because the tight end is showing you one thing and doing it.
Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Ward in trouble. Chase Young ripped it away. Young on the return. Young at the 10, 5, touchdown. What a play by Chase Young. He just stole it from Cam Ward and went the other way for 6.
You're seeing it here. He comes on the outside for Dan Moore Jr. You're thinking you're doing a good job. I'm running him up past the quarterback. But because of Granderson, it forces Ward outside the pocket.
A lot of time coming off the clock. Ward to the end zone. Wide open touchdown. Alec Manor with his 4th touchdown of the year. They scored touchdowns at a 40% clip in the red zone. That's last in the NFL. Trying to change that here. Shuck looking end zone. Touchdown! Olave! That's a red zone touchdown for the Saints. Let's see where he goes here on 2nd and goal. Looking for Austin in the end zone. Austin got it! Touchdown! And that's the first NFL touchdown for Kevin Austin. Estime bounces off a bunch of tacklers, and there he goes! Estime! Touchdown! Another one for the highlight reel as Estime takes it in.
Trying to add to a field goal on their first series. Here's a 2nd and 8. This pass to Fannin. He caught it, and he rolls in untouched. Harold Fannin Jr.
Hand it, Charbonnet. The power of Charbonnet to the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Instead, keeping on the ground and finding success.
Go with a traditional fullback running back look, and Darnold's going to throw it. Hits his open man. It's Barner cutting it for the touchdown. The Seattle offense has come alive. Pistol formation here for Carolina. Fake the handoff. Young. He's going to run it himself and take it in. Touchdown, Panthers. A win, and they'll tie a franchise record with 13 regular season victories. Did that in 05 and 13. Handoff. Charbonnet rips through for the touchdown. Huge day for Zach Charbonnet.
Tinsley in motion. The other side it goes to Chase. Steps through a tackle at the 10. Spins at the 5. Chase diving for the goal line. Touchdown Cincinnati. 13 hard-earned yards. Pick up 6 for the Bengals. In front of Samaje Perine. And on 1st and goal, it is Perine. A little jump cut, and he's in for a Cincinnati touchdown. And as a result of the penalty, it's 2nd down and 3 at the 38. Brissett, clean pocket. Wilson is open, and Michael Wilson up the sidelines. Inside the 10, fighting his way down the sidelines. He is in for an Arizona touchdown. Walking the tightrope for 6 from 38 yards out. 2nd and 7. Burrow to the air to Chase to the end zone for the touchdown.
Joe Burrow being one.
On 1st down, Chase Brown to the goal line, dives across for a Cincinnati touchdown. And it's Brown. And this time, Brown is in. His 2nd rushing touchdown, a bit delayed. But 6 more on the board, and the Bengals, with 1:38 to go in the 3rd, lead it 36-7. Joe Burrow's injury really derailing the hopes of the Bengals during the course of the season. Brissett under pressure again, steps away, throws for McBride in the end zone, and it's an Arizona touchdown.
Westover blocking. May fake, throw, back of the end zone. It is a touchdown for Austin Hooper. And now right back to the 1-yard line. Stevenson the carry, West over the block. Patriots with a 2nd touchdown drive. That looked about as easy as it gets. That's how in control New England was in the 1st. Drake May got a man. It's Stevenson. It's a touchdown. May's 9 for 9, and the Patriots are rolling the Jets on the road. May inside, it's Diggs, it's a touchdown, and that catch is worth $500,000 too.
Now, they can throw it to the middle of the field. They don't necessarily have to take a shot at the end zone. They still have time.
May will climb, May will throw. He's got Henry. Henry's got the touchdown. The red zone machine strikes again.
In this Josh McDaniels offense.
May on the rollout, on the move, throws to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Guess who? The first of his NFL career. Efton Chisholm III, undrafted out of Eastern Washington, gets his first chances in the offense, and he's got his first NFL touchdown.
So you think about all the holes you need to fill. Certainly, you're going to have the opportunity to go out and get some talented players. Here we go.
Breece Hall taking it all the way for a Jets touchdown. A little more positivity for New York. A little lightning bolt from Breece.
1st and goal. Chapman with the lead block on the play, and they take it in. Touchdown! And at 5'8", he'd be amongst the shortest ever to get 1,000 yards. Not the shortest among. There's a designed run. Here goes the quarterback for 6. Dart takes it in on a touchdown run of 12. 4th and goal. The running back is Ashton Genty. Smith to the air. And caught for the touchdown. Tyler Lockett, first of the season. With the Raiders set to kick off in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. And Banks will take it at about the 5 for the Giants. Finds a gap, has some room, being chased. He's being chased by Carlson. He'll take it all the way. That is a touchdown. 95-yard kickoff return touchdown. And Dart with a 4th and 1 at the 2. Fake to Singletary.
Here comes Wilson. Here goes Dart. His second touchdown today on the ground.
On the play fake, Hurts lofting end zone. Caught! Touchdown Eagles. It's Goddard.
Visuals that we have.
Under center here. He's going to just push him forward. That'll work. Allen is the in. Touchdown Buffalo. He can run forward. Here it is. Allen is shoved over and in. Touchdown Buffalo.
Season high 48 points Monday night against Indianapolis. Purdy to the air right away. They jumped around. It's picked off. The Bears have it. T.J. Edwards inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown Chicago on the opening play. First and goal for the one. Purdy.
Touchdown.
Launching to the end zone for the touchdown by Tonjes. What a response from San Francisco. Purdy on the boots, got space, gonna take off, inside the 5, Purdy to the end zone, touchdown, San Francisco. And a first down for the Bears. And Williams to the air one more time, sending it downfield to the end zone for Burden, he's got it, touchdown Chicago. Luther Burden just told you about his ability, behind the secondary, and Williams hits him. First and goal, Juszczyk in motion, leading the way from McCaffrey to the edge, to the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. CMC TD. Theo Benedict, the extra offensive lineman, moved. Free play for Williams as the flag is down, so Caleb looking to launch, does towards the end zone. Touchdown, Colston Loveland. So it was a free play. Williams taking advantage of it. And if the flag is on the Niners, we're an extra point from a tie game. Second and goal. Purdy keeping. And he scores again. Third and goal. DeAndre Swift to the edge. Cuts it inside for the touchdown. Jonah Jackson was out there blocking. Swift takes it inside. An extra point away from a tie game. Had to go quick with the play clock running down. He did. It's a boot. Purdy pulling back, stepping forward, throwing on the run. Touchdown! What a play, Purdy! Juszczyk on the business end. You deserve to dance.
The play only starts when this guy takes off. It has been the Brock Purdy show out here tonight. From the beginning, you knew it was going to be a scramble-off between these two quarterbacks. Look at Juszczyk. He was just sitting there watching the show. He kind of got lost in the whole thing.
Lights off for the music performance between quarters. We're now at full light as Swift gets up to full speed and scores a touchdown. Juszczyk in motion. Still Purdy with a clean pocket. It's complete. It's Jawan Jennings to the pylon. Touchdown! The Niners take the lead.
Third down and goal. Floated. Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Down the right tackle spot for a number of years, but McClendon has been awfully good.
Throw is picked off. Intercepted by Bates. It was high for Mumfield. Bates. Pick six.
It's in this year's draft, and he's a promising player.
Here's Robinson, right side. Nice cutback. He's gone. Can anybody catch him?
Not tonight.
McCreary chasing. Won't get there. Touchdown, Atlanta. 93 yards.
Whoever gets that bye week is going to need it, and they will have earned it.
Stafford's got a man. He's got a touchdown, the rookie Ferguson. And Matthew Stafford says, don't count us out tonight. Just Gonzalez will try from 37. Blocked.
And that was big Jared Verse. He's gone. He waved to the Falcons bench on his way for the touchdown. Rams are back in it, to say the least.
They sure are. That's exactly what they needed.
Rams are back in the red zone. They're 0 for 2 in the red zone, trying to score touchdowns. How about Nakua? He says, not anymore. Touchdown, Rams.